Thanks for checking out the Barbershop YouTube page. Please hit the subscribe button so you can get notified of all the latest videos that I'm dropping. Got a goal in mind. Want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of November. Let's see if we can get to that. Follow me on Twitter at GBush91. What's up, man? It's your boy G Bush. You know what it is. It's the Barbershop coming at you with another recap for the Browns. This time, week 2, second week in a row. The Browns overtime game last week. We got played by the refs. We didn't make enough plays to beat the Oakland Raiders. But this week, guess what? No. Mr. Baker Mayfield, a.k.a. the sixth guy, a.k.a. you know what it is, a.k.a. we got a quarterback now, AFC North. Stop playing with you. Stop playing around. Baker Mayfield got something to say. Browns come back this week against the AFC North rival, Joe Flacco, who's 17-2 against the Browns. We come back this week and we notch that victory. In overtime, Browns kick the game-winning field goal, and we win that game this week, 12-9 in overtime. What a barn burner. What a barn burner. Standing ovation for you, Baker Mayfield. Standing ovation. And I'm putting this game on no one but Baker Mayfield. Let me tell you something too. Before we can even get into the fact that Baker Mayfield showed his salt, Baker Mayfield showed his guts, Baker Mayfield showed what he's about, and showing that he is the potential, and he does have the potential to be a franchise quarterback in this league, leading the Cleveland Browns to a victory in overtime after having a disappointing loss in overtime, having 4 turnovers last week against the Raiders, and coming out and being a man about his situation, holding his water, saying, yo, that was on me last week. That was on me. I'm going to take responsibility for that. Him coming out and showing what he had to offer, and him showing that, yo, this is my team. I'm going to take it. I'm going to hold that L last week. I salute you for that, King. I salute you for that. But let's get into something real quick. The NFL, this is the second week in a row we got to get into something with y'all. That non-call against Jarvis Landry was horse crap. This is the second week in a row that I got to come up on here and I got to talk to y'all about these horrible calls that y'all are not calling. Non-calls. There's no way in the world. I don't care where this ball was at. I don't care what was supposedly not catchable. You cannot clothesline and tackle a receiver just because you think the ball is out of bounds or not catchable. That's illegal contact, bro. You can't tackle no receiver. The fourth down non-call against Jarvis Landry is egregious at best. And the NFL got a problem here. What happens if the Browns don't come back and win this football game? What happens if the Browns don't pull this out in overtime? This is 2 weeks in a row where the NFL not only overturned the spot foul and cost the Browns the game last week, the NFL had to come back and say, yeah, we did blow the whistle too early on the fumble last week against the Raiders. You didn't come back this week, didn't get no better. Didn't get no better this week. Browns had 10 penalties before the Ravens even had a penalty called in this game. The first penalty called on the Ravens was with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Now listen, I'm not no homer. The Browns do dumb stuff. Their special teams is garbage, and I know I took a lot of heat for this on the last joint, on the last video, on the last recap, and a lot of people took this out of context. When you talk about penalties and stuff, I told the Raiders fans, listen, the officiating over in general was hot garbage. There's a play Marshawn Lynch should have been broken, that he should have been kept running. They was blowing plays dead early. The officiating overall in the league is hot garbage juice. It's unacceptable. There was a holding penalty that Terrell Suggs got on Harrison just because it was Terrell Suggs. Terrell Suggs slid down on his face like he slid and fell on a hot salami sandwich. That's all that happened. You fell down and they threw a flag just because you was Terrell Suggs. You let a man get tackled on 4th down and you didn't call nothing. These plays is the stuff we talking about, NFL. Get your consistency together. That's 2 weekends in a row that these calls is highly questionable and debatable. It's hot garbage, it's unacceptable, and you're the reason people running around here looking at y'all like the Tim Donahue stuff was factual. So there's a reason don't nobody want no franchise in Las Vegas. Because y'all running around here collecting this money out here, people's looking at you sideways. I talked to you, man. We don't go digress on that. I'm not going to waste half my time on these videos talking about that. But let's get to Baker Mayfield. Hugh Jackson, you need to go get Baker Mayfield, shake his hand, rub his back, give him some coupons, tell him that he's gonna get half off at McDonald's. You give him McDonald's and cookies. Do what you need to do because he's saving your job, son. He's collectively saving your job. Baker Mayfield, I salute you. All jokes aside, the sign of a great quarterback is this: not having your best stuff. As a pitcher, you're not going to always have your best stuff. You're not going to always have your best breaking ball. You're not going to always have the top velocity on your fastball. But it's all about placement, getting people out, working your pitches in and out, getting batters out. Baker Mayfield today started off the game poorly. Threw an interception to Gates. Missed a couple of receivers here or there. I thought Todd Haley had one of his worst play calling games that he's had since he's been in the league. No creativity. No. He had terrible flow throughout the game, and he didn't do a good job of getting none of his receivers open. He didn't run crossing routes. His screen game was non-existent. He did no favors for the offense and get easy first downs and working the ball downfield. But in the NFL, all we care about is win. Just win, baby, win. Shout out to Al Davis, the old school. Shout out to Al in heaven, bro. Football heaven. Because guess what? Baker did what Baker does. That means he went and looked down that barrel. He said, listen, I don't care what I did last series. I don't care. He went out there and he lost Rashard Higgins. He didn't have his best running game, but you know what he did? He was getting sacked all game. He wasn't getting no calls. Guess what he kept doing? Kept dropping back, throwing the ball. And at the end of the game, that's all you can ask for. And then he made one play. Find him moving around, moving to the left, did a good job moving his feet, found Willies over the middle, and that's all you need. That's all you need your franchise guy to do. That's all they ask of Manny, Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, and Drew Brees. When you get your guy, you just want him to be able to get back there. If he ain't got his best stuff, keep you in the game, keep you in the game, and hopefully can make enough plays and give himself a chance at the end. And that's what the Browns did. I'm telling you, Hugh Jackson, that's 2 times that Baker done saved you. You'll take it. We'll take that win. Special teams for the Browns, you get an F again. You missed an extra point. You missed a field goal to win the game in overtime. Jarvis Landry, what are you doing? You almost cost your team the game by not getting out of bounds and to set up that last field goal. Horrible. What are you doing, Jarvis? Jarvis Landry, you're a veteran. We're going to look at that on film. What are you doing? Get out of bounds. Don't be a hero, son. Don't be Captain Kirk. Don't be a hero. Hey, Greg Williams, good job, defense. And Denzel Ward, Denzel, a.k.a. Denzel Washington, the leading man, a.k.a. Lockdown Mr. McGee. Listen, he's doing what he needs to do. Denzel Ward is a Pro Bowler. Denzel Ward is a lockdown corner in this league, blocking a field goal today, another interception today. Every time you see Denzel Ward, he's stripping the ball, he's tipping the ball, he's getting interceptions, he's jumping routes. This guy is turning out to be one of the best young corners in the game. Denzel Ward shutting everything down, a.k.a. Denzel Washington, leading man, because you can't keep your eyes off him when he's on that screen. Shout out to Denzel Ward. He gets the game ball for the day, and he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. They can share a game ball. Him and the 2 first-round draft picks. Baker Mayfield, number 1. Denzel Ward, number 4 pick. 2 young guys showing up, showing out. That's what they do. And listen, the Cleveland Browns, slowly but surely, have been in every single game. And if they had better kickers, and if they do something with their special teams, they might be 4-0 in the league. They might be 4-0 in the league. It's time out for the games. Hugh Jackson, get your team ready to go next week. We need to get them ready to go. We need Rashard Higgins back. He has the best hands on the team. Get David Njoku and Callaway on the jugs machines. No Hands McGee for both of them. They can't catch a cold right now. Y'all need to get some stickum. Whatever you need to do, their hands is suspect at best. Jarvis Landry needs to have some better communication with your boy Baker Mayfield in the back, and we need to find out how do we get Carlos Hyde and Chubb some carries as well. Duke Johnson showed up late in the game. I still want to see him get some carries. It's a work in progress. But here's the thing: what you got to take away from this win. They found a way to not lose the game in the ways that they've been finding a way to lose the games. And that's the thing you could take out of this game. The Browns, yes, your Cleveland Browns are 2-1 on the season, and they found out a way to beat an AFC North team, something they have not done since 2015. Yes, your Cleveland Browns are now undefeated in the division. They're 1-0-1 in the division. Hey, Baker Mayfield, clap it up for you. I like what I'm seeing. I'll take it. I'm going to take it. I'll take what I can get. I'm like a big girl in the off-season. I'm a big girl in the winter. I'll take what I can get. Cuddle game. I'll take what I can get. Big girl in the winter. You better take what you can get out there, and I'm gonna take every win I can get. You know what it is. Follow me at GBush91. The barbershop is the movement. Follow me. You better be at the tailgates. Holler at me. Cleveland Browns tailgate. You can find me there. Barbershop Saturday, 11 to 3 every Saturday. That's where you can get at me. Barbershop, GBush91_barbershop on Instagram and the barbershop fan page. You know where you can get at me. Stop playing. Stop playing. You know what it is. Peace. You've been locked in with G-Bush in the barbershop. Feel free to take a look at some of our other videos linked here, and also subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our updated content coming out regularly. Thanks again for listening.